We found peace finally. And then today you come out and you see army people driving around like there's something going on that is wrong. This is not right. This is not right. We are at peace. Let our children, let our families be at peace. Let people go to work at peace. All these army people driving about, this is not right. This is not right. This is not right. Our governor is peaceful. We love him. Leave us in peace. What is all this? Emotion is not in politics, we agree. But we want peace. We want peace. This is too much to us. This is not right. This is not fair. This is not right. I moved back to this state. I ran away before.
We are going to roll on this ground. And all we are going to shout is the God of restoration. The God of restoration. The God of restoration. He will answer them in the time of God. He will answer us today. Lazarus died 4 days. He was sleeping, but God restored life to Lazarus. What is River State? His word says, is there anything too hard for me to do? Nothing is impossible for God. And as I fall on this ground, please, if you can join me and roll and shout, God of restoration. Wake up on our soul. God of restoration. The God of restoration. The God of restoration. The God of restoration. The God of restoration. For the restoration of peace in River State. For the restoration of River State. We are going to take back River State. River State shall be whole again. If God has said it, then He will do it. For all things work together for good. So then and love God. We are going to run on this ground. answer us today. Let us say 4 days he was many. But God rest. Please, if you can join me and roll and shout God of restoration. God of restoration. The God of restoration. The God of restoration. The God of restoration.
Now you have crippled people, and all we see is wah. What for? Because of one man? I will say it over and over and over. What's going on in Rivers State is not similar in Fubara. What's going on in Rivers State is a combat for the economic soul of Rivers State. Somebody wants to grab the economic soul of Rivers State. The soul of Rivers State, for 24 years, they kept milking us. That was how our money was flying all over our heads. It is here today, it is there tomorrow. It is funding all kinds of foolishness. This is the first time that civil servants have been paid the 13 months. Every Christmas for 2 years, civil servants get paid. Civil servants have been paid all their salaries. For the first time, there are roads connecting the riverine community. It has never happened. They told us, they lied to us, they told us our terrain was too bad. Now we know our terrain is not bad. Now we know. He told us that we can have election here, and it can be any way but no war, no bloodshed, no gun shooting. And it happened here. And it happened here. Today you have told everybody to go. He says yes. You say go and resubmit a budget. He writes, he says, come and choose with me a befitting place that you want so that I can present this budget. You made it impossible for him. He wrote, I am coming to you. You locked him out. He wrote again to say, I will still come again. And you wrote to him as reply that for insubordination or whatever. And then the next thing you do is this.
Ever since Fubara became the governor, he has been fighting one political fight or the other. This man has not rested. Why? Because the person that put him in power wants to control the resources of the state, and Fubara is saying no. But I'm not even a fan of Governor Sim Fubara, because as a democratically conscious person, I am not in support as to how he came to power. We all know how Rivers State election was rigged in support of Governor Sim Fubara, and he supported the rigging. Now, the same method that brought him to power is the same method that they want to use to remove him in power. You see, this is the reason why I always tell you people, don't support evil in this country. If you support evil in this country, evil will one way or the other come back to you. Yes. What President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done so far is an illegal process. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has gone out of his defined constitutional role to suspend the governor of Rivers State. That is a null and void process. It is illegal. It did not follow the laid down rule, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It violates the tenets of democracy. Of course, it is the same way that they did not follow the laid down rule of the electoral process in Rivers State. The same way they violated the tenets of democracy in Rivers State just to ensure that Similaye Fubara became the governor, and he supported it. He was enjoying the moment, that period. But currently now, the same illegality that brought him to power is the same illegality they are using to remove him from power. But the truth is that two wrongs can never make a right. Let us all assume that he is the governor and he was democratically elected by the people. We need to throw our support behind him, because what Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done so far is wrong, is illegal, and it should not stand. Everywhere, many Nigerians, not just Rivers State people, should come out and condemn this. Because if we don't condemn this, it can be your own state tomorrow. Let us take, for instance, Governor Alex Uti of Abia State. He is doing a tremendous, wonderful job in Abia State. A political enemy of Governor Alex Uti can decide to instigate political crisis in Abia State. And maybe because Governor Alex Uti is in Labour Party and the president does not like him, the president can decide to get up one day and declare a state of emergency in Abia State and equally remove Governor Alex Uti. Imagine how that will be. Imagine how you will feel if Governor Alex Otti is being removed. Of course, Governor Alex Otti has a different story to Governor Sim Fubara. He was duly elected by the people of Abia State, and his election was defended even when they did everything possible to overturn his victory. It was defended by the people of Abia State. But just imagine that the president gets up one day and decide, because of perceived political crisis in Abia State, to remove Governor Alex Otti after declaring a state of emergency in Abia State. Imagine that scenario. That is the reason why we must stand up today and stop what he has done in Rivers State, because if we allow this to happen, it will be a precedent. A lot of persons are taking precedence to what Obasanjo did in Ekiti and Plateau State, but that was a different scenario. What Obasanjo did in Ekiti and Plateau State was resisted, and the court overturned his suspension of Fayose, but we all know that the House of Assembly later suspended Fayose because it is their duty to suspend Fayose, not Obasanjo. When Obasanjo suspended Atiku Abubakar, the court also ruled that Obasanjo does not have the right to suspend an elected officials. But that some persons are taking precedence to what happened during Obasanjo's tenure. They want to bring it to what is happening in Bola Ahmed Tinubu's tenure. So we must speak the truth. We must stand up for our rights and defend the people of Rivers State, even though we are not from Rivers State. We must defend the constitution and democracy in Rivers State, because what Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to do in Rivers State is to overturn the democratic tenets in Rivers State. We should not allow that to happen. These women, they've all come out. The youth in Rivers State should come out. The men in Rivers State to come out. Everyone in Rivers State, they should all come out and defend their governor. The governor is doing a good job. The governor is speaking for the people of Rivers State. The governor is delivering dividends of democracy in Rivers State. Rivers State has been peaceful. We all know what happened when Nyesom Wike was the governor of Rivers State. When he became the governor of Rivers State, we saw how there was political crisis in Rivers State. We saw how Nyesom Wike removed elected officials, local government officials in Rivers State, and put his own people. Now he doesn't want the same thing to happen when he is not even the governor. No. This cannot allow to stand. We must stand with the people of Rivers State. We must defend the democracy in Rivers State. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not have the right to declare a state of emergency in the situation in Rivers State, because that has not resulted and warranted a state of emergency in Rivers State. He do not have that right to suspend Governor Similaye Fubara. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has committed an impeachable offense. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has violated the constitution. We should make him understand that even though he is the president, power resides with the people.